Scouters, welcome back to Zoom Fitness, Zoom Wellness. Uh, we are doing stretches, exercises, whatever you want to call, in between our Zoom meetings. So let's get to it. Okay, here is Lou Ann.
Okay,
And let's go.
This is core time, guys, and we make the mistake sometimes of thinking core is just what I see in the front in our belly, but our core is also how important it is to make my back part of this equation and sitting nice and tall. So having said that, I'm turning so you can see me from a side view. You're sitting in your chair, at the edge of your chair, and you are sitting what I like to say is core tall. Up nice and tall with that nice tall spine. My shoulders are up and behind my ears just a little bit, and this is where I'm going to start as I take a nice deep cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale that as we start, okay? What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a lean back. I want to cross my hands over my shoulders, so I'm giving myself a hug, okay? I can't hug you, but you can hug you. I'm going to sit tall. My feet are on the floor, just a little apart, a few inches between my feet as they're planted on the floor. I'm going to lean back just 3, 4, 5 inches, pull my stomach in a little tighter, and sit up nice and tall. We're going to repeat this 5 more times. I am holding my stomach in as I lean back, especially my lower tummy, and come up slowly to my nice tall spine seated core here, leaning back for my 3rd repetition. And up slowly. And a few more to go here. Leaning back, pulling my stomach in and holding it there the entire time, especially below my belly button. And with a few more here. Nice hug on that chest. I'm right here with you. That meeting is later, not now. Let's do this one more time. Slowly breathing in and exhaling through each of these repetitions. I'm coming up to a seated position, uncrossing my arms. Deep breath, inhale, and exhaling that. Good. 1 of 3 core exercises. Nice job, people. Hands are behind my ears here. I'm going to be doing what I call a seated crunch or a seated sit-up. A little different from when I'm on the floor. So what I'm going to do now is my left knee is going to be coming up toward my chest as I lean over just slightly. Bend and lean and lift that knee to my chest, and then sit back tall as you place the foot back on the floor. So foot and knee come off the floor as I lean toward them, and drop both as I sit back. Okay, knee up to my chest and back as I sit. About 3 more of those for a total of 6. Knee to my chest and sit tall. Good. 2 more. Knee to my chest and sit tall. And finally, knee to my chest and sit tall. Good. Drop your hands for a second. Give me a shrug back on your shoulders and a good inhale, exhale as we do this. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's do that on the other side. Sitting tall here. Remember, my core is my front and my back. Nice and tall. Ab muscles in. Hands behind my ears. This time my right knee is coming up as I lean forward and drop and sit back. There's my 1 of 6. Here's 2 and back. And 3. I just want to emphasize that as you are leaning forward and that knee is coming toward your chest, I want to be sure this doesn't hurt your lower back. 2 left, and 1 left. We are done. The 6 great reps there. Drop your hands. Let's shrug those shoulders. And let's do that final cleansing breath. Inhale and exhaling. And we have 1 more excellent core exercise here, and it is a side twister. I'm going to have you take your hands, put them together in front of you, and we're just going to turn and twist to the right and bring those hands behind me. As I turn around to the right, looking over my right shoulder, those hands go on my, either touching my bottom or on my chair seat. Look behind, and then come on forward, eyes forward, hands up, and I'm gonna drop them and bring them behind my left bottom, my left hip as I look over my left shoulder. Twist on that chair. Let's do that a few more times. Twist around to the right. I'm following my head to the right side of my body behind me. Let's go over to the left. Hands just keep going behind each side that I turn and twist on. I'm going to do that one more time to the right, one more time to the left, and we have just completed some nice seated core exercises. How do you like those, guys?
Oh my God, this is so perfect. And in fact, you know what? It feels even better when you close your eyes and do it. It just gives your brain and mind to like few minutes to shut down.
There's a reason for that. It doesn't take much. I've got one quick tip. I know you guys need to go to your next meeting. I want to remind you, I talked about core this whole session. Core tall. I want to encourage you to sit tall as often as you can by bringing your neck up and your eyes forward and those stomach muscles in and those shoulders just a little bit behind my ears and holding those positions for a few seconds throughout the day. Good for my back, good for my breath, good for my neck, good for my core muscles in my stomach, okay? All right.
Absolutely. Thank you. And we will be back in between your next Zoom meetings. So Zoomers and Hangouters.
Have a good meeting.
Wellness.